So, with physical attraction, like superficial attraction, do
Yeah.
you have a preference? You have a type?
I don't think I do. And if there was some sort of type in my mind, it would be manufactured in such a way that it's only unique to me. It's like this indescribable. It's like you know it when you see it, but you can't describe it. And
Mm.
and it's not something that I can describe because it's like in my head. It's like if it clicks, it clicks. If I see a very beautiful girl, and it's just like beautiful, like in her own ways, maybe unconventionally, like beautiful. You know what I mean? Not like rip it out of like a Maxim magazine, like this blonde, curvy woman. It's like it doesn't have to be. It comes in all shapes and sizes. But if it's the one, it's the one in my head. But it's something indescribable. So I would say there's no type. Oh, brunette, redhead, thick boned, whatever. I don't have anything like a pick and choose, like a filter criteria box. It's not for me. So I would say no type. To black and white, I would say no. I don't have a type.
So yeah, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. There's no trend really.
There's no trend that I've noticed where like girls that I've talked to or that I find very attractive, crush or whatever. It's not. There's no. It fluctuates. There's nothing that you can like look at all the girls like an FBI like pinboard. It's like, oh, connect the dots. They all
Mm.
well. It's like none of that. It's just like if it happens, it happens. But there's nothing that I can like in my head like, oh, I really want a girl like this and this and this. If
Mm.
it happens, it happens. I feel like fate will intercept at one point, hopefully, and I can one day, dude, one day.
Don't worry, I get it. Yeah, same thing. There's been no trend really in the women I found attractive over my life. As you said,
Yeah,
you look at every single one of them, and there's just like no trend really.
yeah,
All
yeah.
different um appearances, race, shape, sizes, no trend.
I'll be honest though, the Latina girls with the glasses and the big lips and braces, they're kind of fine.
Glasses, big lips, and braces.
But no, 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 I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But I am. It's like they're kind of fine, but I wouldn't say that's my type.
The more gothish look.
Maybe, but again, like I would never want to like not see. I'm not trying to like point a like generalize here, but I probably wouldn't want to actually have a meaningful relationship with. No, that's not nice to say, but like I don't know.
Obese.
No, like a goth alt, because I feel like that in itself, like that sort of culture, it's cool or whatever. But I feel like I wouldn't. Maybe they're cool, so I wouldn't judge a book by their cover. But I don't know. Usually, there's moral values and beliefs and ideas with a certain, how you dress. It's a whole type of lifestyle culture that they want to assimilate with, and with that maybe comes some sort of life values, morals that they have and they don't have. You know, all respect to them, they can have those. I don't mind, but maybe something I wouldn't. I could be friends with them. I could be a good buddy with a goth dude or whatever. But yeah, as a relationship, as like a a mate, as a pair with them, I would not. I don't know. I went off on that tangent.
Oh, no, I understand what you're saying. In
Yeah,
fact,
man.
sorry, excuse me. In fact, would you say that sometimes someone's physical appearance could give implications to their personality, like kind of like what you may have been saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think that all comes down to implicit bias. Just it's with anything, race, whatever characters, race, height, appearance, how they dress, So definitely, I think so. It can definitely come off as well. Even if you're one of those people that are conscious about it, like I think I'm conscious about it. You don't want to generalize like that. But no matter what, you can't. I don't think that any human can train their brain automatically not to have some of those thoughts. Whether it's how harsh of a judgment it is, it still happens. You still make that kind of judgment regardless based on those appearances. So I think it happens naturally, and it does happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I think of an example like maybe a really obese person may give implications that they don't take care of their health or they
Right.
may lack
Exactly.
that self-control
And
or
obviously,
something.
that definitely, that can't, sometimes that could be further from the truth. They have some sort of
Hmm.
disability or, physical impairment. You know,
Hmm.
you can't base, kid, don't judge a book by its cover. The old saying.
Hmm.
So yeah, definitely, you never. I mean, like I would never go off that. Like just like, oh, another Asian person. Okay, all right, get off the roads, lady. Okay, go make me some chow mein. Don't come near my dog. Like that stuff. Like I wouldn't say, go do my math at work. You fucking yeah, dude. So I would never do that to any, race, physical standing, disability. You know, any, that's not a guy like me. Not a guy like me. I
Totally
don't be doing.
understand.
Yeah, man.
When you hear about people who do have types, why do you think there's a reason why they have types? Very specific types, the ones that may like specifically blondes or specifically
Right.
Asian or
I
white.
think. I mean, I'm not. Since I don't study, psychology or whatever. I have no idea why, but maybe you can infer maybe environment. If you grew up around whatever your environmental factors were and what you were exposed to a lot, maybe as a kid or growing up. That's what it was. Maybe if you grew up in the suburbs, you know, in kind of an affluent area, nice community, going to a nice school, you know, it was, you know, certain looks attract as opposed to like, um, I don't know, like growing up in like the Bay Area of California, where you're attracted to Asian women, or Southwest in Arizona and Texas, and you like the Latina woman. It's all based on factors of environment, maybe. So that's what I think.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I sometimes wonder also too if maybe like that of environment, the races or however appearances that may not be common. For example, let's say in a South American country where it's mostly Latin, Latino,
Hmm.
Latina, maybe some may prefer white or another race because they just don't see it often and it's kind of unique or
Exactly.
exotic to them too.
It's weird because I was just watching a video of this guy. He was in Japan. He was in like the center of Tokyo, and he was interviewing a Japanese woman, and he was asking them about their opinions on white men and if they find them attractive. And every single one that he interviewed were just head over heels about these white men, and they're like, what's your opinion on white men? Do you think they're attractive? And then they're like, oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. I love the white men. Oh, so the best, beautiful. They're so sexy, and it's just like, and they're like, like I was like, oh, I had a crush on my English teacher. Like he was beautiful, or like I observe them as like art, and it's like breathtaking. I could never see them as anything but art. It's like, so it's like that sort of like what you were saying, like because it's like their rarity, and they see them maybe what they're exposed to is like a better image of, they see them in like a higher light, so they see them at this high standard. Oh, white men are gentlemen. I'm not saying they aren't or they are, but they have these very fixed ideas because of how like little exposure they have with them. Like when you see like a black person go to an East Asian country, and they all flock around them like little flies and say, "Oh, basketball player! Oh, Shaquille O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal!" And then they all try to take a picture with them, and
Mm,
they might say insensitive things. Just a blissful ignorance, I guess. Not nothing. It can be offensive, but it's like, oh, your hand size so big. Oh, you look so athletic. You basketball player. And they take pictures. They want to take pictures with you.
hmm.
Stuff like that. So it depends on how much exposure you have to them, and that might hold them on a higher pedestal because of what it is. And in that case, it's attraction. And they see white men, and the white men they see are mostly celebrities. Channing Tatum or Ryan Gosling.
Mm,
The well put together white men, I guess. Matthew McConaughey. So then they relate those to the entirety of the white male population. They say, "Oh, these beautiful white boys, what beautiful white. How much I want to court them." So yeah, something like that. Just all based on the perspective that there's like the lens that they're viewing from, and how wide of or narrow of a frame they're looking through. I think so.